long way for a little guy. Sweet. Nailed it. Down here for the release. Little guy, but didn't get skunked. Ah, that was a nice fish. Ah. Yeah, there we go. There's the fish. Barely got him. Come on. There we go. It's not a big guy. I'll take him, then get skunked. Alright, so what I'm doing with this bait, this is a Zoom horny toad, and what I'm doing with this bait, it's pretty simple. You can throw this over some pretty thick cover because, I mean, it's Texas, you rig it like a Texas worm. It's got a little groove in there. Let me get this back in there. There you go. So you rig it like a Texas worm. Hide the hook. There we go. Alright. So you can see now it's rigged. Texas style. It's not going to get caught up on weeds. What you want to do, you find matted grass like this. I don't really like throwing this through lily pads, just because it gets caught up so much. But you throw it along the edges usually of these matted grass, and they'll come through it to grab it in the grass. But what I find best is that, say, I see over here, there's a little opening. What I like to do is I can try to hit the bank. I actually try to cast like that on the bank. So the bait's on the shore, and I reel it across, just like that, like it's just getting off the bank itself. And you can reel it over that crap. And it usually doesn't get caught up. Sometimes it gets caught up on a couple things. If you don't rig it right, it'll get caught up. This one looks like it's pretty much done. They usually only last one or two fish. But I'll walk over here, and I see I have this whole edge right here. That's just, I can cast almost to the other side, I would think. But there's these little pockets. You see right in the middle of all that junk right there, there's those pockets. And that's oftentimes the fish will come through that when the bait goes over it. So I'm going to try to cast to the other side. There we go. And I'm just on the base of the shore, and I'll have my rod tip up and just reel it across all that muck. Just like that. I have to get a new one on there. This one's done for. But as I said, try to find the edges of these grass mats, cast as far as you can, and just bring it along the edge of it. And then try to find any holes like that and try to cast over them so the bait comes over it. and a lot of times they'll be sitting right in there. Oh, no! Oh. You see this? I would have had it if the hook came out right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, it was a nice fish. Subway. This Publix was closed. The freaking plastic piece on my rod broke. And my reel broke. It broke. Oh no. Oh great. That's not good. Now, the one thing about Topwater that I don't really like so much is hookup ratio is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh yeah. I mean, I had 4 hits on the frog today. Only caught 1 fish. And a couple of them were decent. And it's frustrating. It's one of the coolest ways to fish, at least for bass in my opinion. I just love the explosions, you know, the pops and the sound of it when you can actually hear them hitting it. I love it. But that's the thing, is that the Topwater, just like any other bait, there's 2 types of strikes. There's reaction strike, which is you go over top of them real quick. They're right there. They see it. They attack it. They got a split second, especially with the horny toad. They only have a split second to make a decision whether or not to attack it or not. And oftentimes they will go for it because that's their instinct. You might only get a slap, but most of the time it's a full-on strike and they will grab it. And then with, say, a hollow body frog, especially like a sexy frog or something like that, it's more of a hunger strike. They're coming up to actually eat it most of the time. So it's a different kind of strike. Usually the reaction strike's a lot more aggressive than a hunger strike, but not always. But the hookup ratio on both is usually terrible. The only time the hookup ratio isn't so bad that I found out is hard bodies like popper or, you know, a spook or something like that, because that has troubles. And with the soft-bodied frogs and stuff, you have to really set hook, and a lot of times if they don't have it in their mouth, they'll rip it out, blah blah blah. But as you can see, hookup ratio isn't always the best, but it's still one of my favorite ways of fishing. So thank you guys for watching. I really hope this was insightful in some sort of way, and that you're going to lose fish. You're going to. You're going to have bites, and you're going to be frustrated because you'll feel the weight of the fish, and then it'll be gone. It happens sometimes. There's nothing you can really do about it, except for try harder and keep on fishing. Don't give up just because you lose a couple fish. I lose fish all the time. A lot of fish that I lose, I don't even put in my videos because I lose so many of them. But this one, you know, you can see my frustration. It's frustrating, but it happens, and you just got to keep on going until you figure out how to do it better. It's not always a teachable thing. You just got to go out and do it. So Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support. Thank you for getting me to where I am today. And giveaway winner will be announced on Tuesday, which is 2 days from now. Jesus. Okay. Can I draw? No. Jesus Christ. That was a lot of fireworks. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and,